Pisces, welcome to Mahogany Goddess Tarot. I'll be tapping into your energy this week. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like the video, So in the pre-shuffle, yeah, I got a lot of toxic energy, but we're fresh out the retrograde, so that could have been the final test, but we're fresh out the retrograde. But what I picked up on was heavy toxic energy, like a dynamic where your partner builds you up to tear you down. I picked up on the slave conditioning training, like a mentality where someone's raised by the streets and they have a certain belief system when it comes to women. They have a slave mentality: cook, clean, shut up, that's it, stick to the script, So this is someone that hides their brokenness, and that's the first sign of dishonesty, where you have to diminish yourself and to make this person feel comfortable or happy. And it's someone that has internalized so much pain and trauma that it has morphed into hate for women specifically. So this person's lack of expressing themselves, like, you can't question this person. They're very temperamental. So that causes them, it has a dual effect. Like, they hold everything in and it makes them explosive. And it creates instability in their life because there's no fluency due to unsettled emotions, due to this person's lack of discipline. So the question is, how can you submit to someone you can't question? And when you do, they don't have answers. So spirit guides, ancestors, and angels, clear messages for Pisces. So peace came out. It came out in reverse. So you could be coming to terms with releasing negative energy, and you just need to know that it's mind over matter. Envy. So there's someone that's envying you, or you could be envious of maybe even a partner. This is a love reading, but we'll definitely clarify. Now you get to a point where you need to come to terms with things. Acceptance. That's how you accept the things. That's you accepting the things that you cannot change. Success. You know that there's no greater goal than to love. Okay. Abundance. So this is an abundant time right now. You're a limitless being, but you have to change your thought process and really know that if you think that you can achieve it, it's time to change the negative victim mentality thought process. You have to know your purpose and what you're here to do. You are here to serve a specific purpose. Change is a flow. So you need to understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You can't stay in the same place. You can't stay in the same environment if it's been unhealthy, or if it hasn't been making you happy, if you don't have peace. Discipline came out in the reverse. I should have kept the cards that came out in reverse, but I can remember. So there's definitely a lack of discipline in this relationship. Failure. So someone's feeling like, they have failed, but this is truly an opportunity to learn, because if a person keeps repeating the same patterns and not changing their behavior, but they keep coming back to you, newsflash, that's a test of your IQ, because you know better. Okay, so yeah, so you need to come to peace. There's a lot of envious there's an envious spirit that I picked up on. Just someone really has it's just I picked up on narcissistic tendencies, honestly. So spirit guides, ancestors, and angels, help clarify this reading for Pisces. Okay, so with regard to the peace card, 3 of Wands or 2 of Pentacles, you are looking forward to a new beginning, and you're trying to decide on, you're not at peace with the way things have turned out. Envy. Someone is definitely where it came out of reverse, repeating past cycles, and there's a lack of closure. Acceptance. Okay, so you have to accept the things that you cannot change. 7 of Cups came out. The decision is up to you. You have options. All these cups in front of you. Okay, so you have to accept the things that you cannot change, but not let that limit you, and know that you have a choice. Success. Okay, so someone is star came out reverse and with the Hierophant. So someone is very depressed with the way relationship turned out. Hierophant in reverse. Someone is not conforming. They're not non-committal. They're not with tradition, and it's causing them to feel like they are losing in life. It clarified the success card, and success initially came out in reverse. So you have to know that there's no greater goal than to love. So even if you and this person are not seeing eye to eye, that you need to take what you've learned from this situation, and really process it and what you have learned. Abundance. That's too many. That's like 5 cards. You are a limitless being, and you can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality. But first, you have to separate yourself from what is no longer serving you. You are headed to calmer waters. Okay, it could be you and a child, or you're taking your family to calmer waters. Purpose. So you know what you're here to do. That came out with the 3 of Cups. So you're here to pass the word on. You are here to teach others what you have learned. You have a purpose. Change. So there's going to be a fast change coming in. Someone's healing and things are changing at a fast pace. 8 of Wands came out with the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you're healing from, you or your person could be healing from trauma or just issues in a relationship, and you're really, or you should be taking this information with a grain of salt and applying it to not only your life, but in future reference. Pass it on so that, for the greater good of all. How about that? So empathy came out with the 9 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse with the 6 of Wands. So someone lacks empathy, and that's what I was picking up on too in the pre-shuffle. Someone is not empathetic. They're in and out these streets, very arrogant, and they're boastful. Do things for attention. They want to be recognized as successful. They do things for attention, and they lack discipline. Discipline, that popped out right away. So someone is having having to use their discernment about a situation and possibly even a relationship, because the Queen of Swords came out in reverse. So someone is being very cutting with their words, and definitely with regard to a lack of discipline, someone feels foolish. Someone feels foolish. So we're going to recap before we move forward. But overall, within a relationship dynamic 10 of Pentacles, you were juggling 2 of Pentacles. So now you're trying to decide how you want to move forward. Okay, but there is envy. Someone is envious of another person, whether it's financially. Someone is envious of their partner and in competition, and that's where that you have to dumb yourself down, or play yourself small to make this person not explosive. And the only reason that they're explosive is because they hold everything in. You can't question this person when you ask, and when you do ask this person a question, they don't have answers, and it's just like, so how am I supposed to submit to you if I can't ask you for pointers, or like if I don't understand something, and like I said, this person has a lot of trauma and pain that they have internalized. And what did the note say? I took a lot of notes on this. They basically internalize the pain, and it's turned them into like a monster, literally. Like, I don't have the note, but it's just a lot of issues that need healing, and you can't fix a broken person. If you or your person is broken, you have to take time alone to yourself to heal yourself. You can't heal another person. You can't heal in the same environment in which you got sick. What did I do with the deck? Okay, so let us clarify this reading. Let's get some advice, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels for Pisces and their person. Someone rising in Venus for Pisces. Oh, there's a lot of nostalgia right now. It's time to focus on the here and now. Okay, and you have to surround yourself with love, support of friends and family. And just know that you have earned all of your stripes. So you have to step up and show the world what you have learned. Otherwise, this cycle will keep repeating itself. What messages do we have for... Oh, we're not even going to touch it through this deck, because we are going to get some love messages for Pisces in this love reading. It's like, honestly, you probably need time to yourself to heal from this traumatic relationship. Reconciliation did just come out. Reconciliation came out with playfulness in reverse. So you could be, you know, taking things too seriously. But there's a possible reconciliation, but just be mindful of, you know, your mental status when you're with this person. This is a soulmate. So, you know, that's what we got. Bottom of the deck, pay attention to the red flags, and that's your reading. So it's been real. Love you guys, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. See y'all next week. Ciao.